Patriotic comrades, by the end of this video, you will discover the inside score on how billions in relief could either save lives or disappear while the politicians smile for the cameras. Stay tuned. What if I told you there was a silent war happening in Jamaica right now between a real-time audit unit and a government relief operation that's supposed to be crisis-proof, and the stakes nothing less than public trust, political survival, and who wins in the next election. Patriotic comrades, in the story I'm telling you today, you, the Jamaican voter, citizens watchdog, are the hero. You want accountability. You want your tax dollars and your donations to actually achieve relief, not line somebody's pockets. That's the desire. But you're up against a problem. Patriotic comrades, the problem, external, internal, and philosophical. The external problem: on October 28th, Hurricane Melissa made landfall, causing catastrophic damage, especially in the western parishes. Billions pledged, foreign governments giving aid, supplies dispatched. But who's keeping track? The internal problem. You feel uneasy because you know in Jamaica things sometimes slip off the radar. The website that's supposed to be the center of transparency might have backdoors. The procurement rules might have been relaxed. The records could be sloppy. The philosophical problem: it's just wrong that in a democracy the people give. The people need help. But the systems meant to serve them can fail them. You shouldn't have to fight just to get someone to explain where your donations went. Patriotic comrades, be honest. Who do you trust more right now? Pamela Monroe-Ellis and the Auditor General's team, or the JLP government managing the relief funds? Comment your pick and tell me why in the comments below. I'm reading every comment. Here's where I step in as your political drama analyst, your expert guide. We'll walk through what the Auditor General's department is doing, how the audit works in real time, why the website matters, and where the pressure points are. My credentials: I've followed Jamaican politics for years, watched procurement scandals, relief mismanagement, political spin, and now this real-time audit mechanism is a possible paradigm shift. Something doesn't add up in this Melissa relief story. Do you think this audit will really be published or quietly buried like others before? Drop the watch eye emoji if you're watching this play out. The plan. Here's the 3-step plan we'll follow in this breakdown. 1. Understand what's being audited. Procurement, record keeping, IT safeguard. 2. Map out who's watching whom. Auditor General's department, the Integrity Commission, campaigners like Jeanette Calder, and how the ruling party JLP might react. 3. Explore what could happen next. What success looks like, what failure looks like, and what surprises might be coming. Jamaicans deserve transparency, plain and simple. If you agree that real-time audits should be done for every national project, hit the like button and type accountability now in the comment section. let's dive into the story. What's being audited? Patriotic comrades, the Auditor General's Department, led by Mrs. Pamela Monroe-Ellis, is doing a real-time audit of the Melissa Relief Program, meaning they are tracking funds and supplies as they flow, not waiting years later. They'll check whether the website www.supportjamaica.gov.jm has proper IT controls so donations are recorded, volunteers registered, data not manipulated, whether all donations, funds and supplies are properly accounted for. Did they go to affected individuals? Were records kept? Whether procurement complied with laws, regulations and guidelines, especially given that emergency relief often relaxes normal rules. This audit will be published in the fourth quarter of the fiscal year ending March 2026. Prediction time. What do you think the Auditor General will find in the Hurricane Melissa audit? A. Missing funds. B. Procurement irregularities. C. Poor record keeping. D. All the above. Drop your letter in the comments below. Let's see where Jamaica stands. Patriotic comrades, and here's where the plot thickens. The JLP government allocated money and accepted foreign aid. The relief initiative is visible, high profile. Meanwhile, Auditor General's department is now in the position of watchdog. That makes for tension. The Integrity Commission saying, yes, we know speed matters, but we also need transparency. Campaigner Jeanette Calder reminding us of COVID-19 real-time audit precedent. So, will the government welcome the audit or quietly delay, spin or block access? Is this a chance for the opposition to highlight accountability failures, or will they be accused of political opportunism? Oh, and I'm holding back one twist till the end, so stay till then. You're clearly watching beyond the headlines. What's the real takeaway here? That audits work, or that they only work when the public pays attention? Drop your smartest insight. Best comment gets pinned in the next video. Success versus failure and what to watch. What success looks like. 1. Transparent website log of donations. Visible outcomes in parishes. 2. Full procurement records made public. 3. Audit published. Findings acted on. 4. Public trust in relief and institutions boosted. And the PMP are able to say, we led the accountability charge. What failure looks like. 1. Donations untraced. Supplies not reaching the needy. Procurement irregularities covered up. 2. Audit delayed. Findings buried. 3. Political fallout. JLP gets away. Public left feeling cheated. 4. Will the audit report show no red flags, or exactly the opposite? 5. Will the website logs reveal a hidden shell company? 6. Will a whistleblower pop up? 7. And here's the twist. What if the audit triggers a chain reaction into the next election season? Every time Jamaica faces a disaster, we see the same pattern. Rush money, missing receipts, zero answers. What's one thing you change in how Jamaica handles relief funds? Let's hear it in the comments below. Here's a summary of the highlights and the key points. Quick recap. You, the Jamaican citizen, demanding accountability. The external, internal philosophical problem. Relief resources at risk of mismanagement. Me, your expert, explaining the real-time audit. The stakes, trust and democracy. Success versus failure. Public relief versus political cover-up. Breaking news. JLP reportedly allergic to the word audit. If you've heard that sneeze before, drop a crying emoji below. Patriotic comrades, to how this government is so untrustworthy and so corrupt, the Auditor General's Department is conducting a real-time audit to assess the transparency and accountability of resources received and utilized under the Hurricane Melissa Relief Initiative. The Pamela Monroe-Ellis led department is seeking to determine whether internal controls are adequate to prevent any potential fraud, waste and abuse of public resources during disaster response and recovery. To how we know, say, when people hear all of the money where fi spend and where fi get use up, we know dollar sign flashing at them eye. We know their hand get sticky. We know they get sleepless night. I calculate how much millions upon millions they want siphon off in them pocket. People start rub their hands say, yes, rich again. Because money did it where they want thief. So we see first the Integrity Commissioner, the first one, to step in and say, hey, we are watch every dollar. We are going to be the oversight. We are watch every money we are spend. We are watch everything we are going with the hurricane release, with the Hurricane Melissa relief money. Then we see Pamela Monroe-Ellis, the Auditor General, step in and say, yes, we also are going to provide oversight. This is how you know when a government is just corrupt and you can't trust them with money. If you feel like so you can just leave the government up to their good conscience if you do the right thing, that not gonna happen. A thief doesn't have a conscience. That is why them a thief. And we know people are going to use the perfect excuse. Oh, a category 5 hurricane disaster relief emergency, so we have to bypass all the rules and laws and guidelines in order to rush through the funds and disperse the funds to, various contractors and various companies. Yeah, I got to see some people get super involved now in the relief process because the money is released. They have billions of dollars in relief money to spend. Remember, apparently the government did broke. The government spent off all their money in an election. That's why over 1 week pass and see the government do no farmer response, no farmer relief, no farmer nothing. Then just sit down idle with their hand on their head every minute. A press conference, you see them a keep. Meanwhile, people literally stranded, cut off, no water, no food, a starve out. Fi dead, they on the brink of starvation. Meanwhile, them in a parliament, a debate, what fi do. You see, Mark Golden had suggest the ideas to Andrew Holness. Me don't know if he did take notes or he did take them into account. But Marky G don't suggest the genius ideas. As we know already, JLP no have no ideas. That's why when the hurricane hit, the whole of them in the Labour Party walk up and down with their hand on their head. Because they don't know what to do. Them are just one PR government. They don't know how to govern one country. The Labour Party think running mass PR campaign propagandas through the media is how you run a country. Through delusion and deception. Make it look like everything alright and everything good. Make it look like the country a grow and the country a boom, when in reality country only grow by 1% in wholeness 2-term in his 10 years as Prime Minister. Now he get one next 5 year, one next 3rd term. PR government, man, that's all the JLP is. Then just need to humble themselves and take the advice from the PNP and work with the PNP and stop try to hog all of the glory and stop try score cheap political points. And when the opposition criticize you, don't talk about, oh, you're politicizing the hurricane. We're not politicizing nothing. We are telling you what go on. And we are telling you what we're supposed to do, because we don't have no ideas. We don't know bright. Real situation expose real people. This category 5 hurricane will only affect maybe 6 or 7 parishes, expose the Labour Party government that they are very incompetent. You have to respond immediately and quickly. A hurricane happened today, by tomorrow you have to start responding immediately. That's why you have MPs in every parish. You have both Labour Right and PNP MPs in every parish. Both of them are going to give you information how go on in for them constituencies respectively, so you know exactly what to do. And you hit the ground running. You don't take over 1 week to respond. That can't work in America, you know. That can't work in Canada, and that can't work in England. The people them would not call for your resignation. They would not say you're an incompetent Prime Minister or an incompetent President. You don't care about the people them. So now we know that the money is available. I already anticipated that we're gonna see one bagger PR photo ops. You see me? Yes, man. You see now them act like them do things like them have ideas. Them act like them care. I'll know me never see tough time in I feel a volunteer for do no assistance and no relief. We see Dr. Dawes did in I feel in the ground and getting hand dirty in the mud. Hey, we don't want no pretty boy and no pretty girl politicians. We want people when afraid to go out in the fields and I get their hands dirty. Literally, I get their hands dirty because them at work. We want to see MP with a chainsaw using it safely now, you know, and a cut branches on it. We want to see MP at work and I get their hands dirty, because when they did beg people them and I run back at people them for them vote in election time, when they did do everything, when I beg and beseech, and when I get the people them vote one a day. I'll know me not see one Labour Right MP I do nothing. Well, allegedly rumors circulating in the political circles is that them secretly did a handout relief aid to their JLP strongholds and constituencies in the badly affected parishes. Allegedly. Maybe that's why they did so relax and never in a rush. Meanwhile, the PNP constituencies were left abandoned and stranded because at that time no money was allocated to the PNP, the opposition. And recently we hear they say, oh, yeah man, they will give you 10 million. Like the 10 million they are just for do this and do one little sitting there, so you know, that 10 million they really can't stretch, you know. 10 million is just a start. Patriotic comrades, if you want to see the next episode in this saga, subscribe now, hit the bell icon and drop a comment. Which parish do you think will have the biggest audit reveal? Stay tuned, because when the audit report hits, we'll cover the fallout live. You'll want to be ready when the bombs drop. Let's settle this right here, right now. Which party has the better track record for actual accountability, PNP or JLP? Comment your side with a Jamaica flag emoji and let's keep it respectful-ish.